We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before it's all down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And it should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 29. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Now Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so it'll be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So now the Cowboys get an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. They'll be led out by the promising young rookie quarterback from Nebraska.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 4. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Finds him on the crossing route. And Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down, looking for options. Has it in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender.
Ricky Pearsall.
2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. On the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. To the left side, reeled in by Kittle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. To the air again. Purdy. Receiver screen to Ayuk. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Trujillo takes on the extra point. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the 16. An excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Into the hands of Pickett. after. Here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, 49ers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Now up comes the San Francisco offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep left. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jerome Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 34. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing now from the gun. He's caught 9-yard line. And that'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the...
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Up the middle, Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up a throw. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turn. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
A 9-yard
You
loss.
get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 7 and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throw by Purdy. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Play action now. Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. He's got this at the 27. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. Now he's past the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
24, 49ers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy setting up that play action. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 41. Racing down the left side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning in from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brushes him off with ease. We're just going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to the air here. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Give to Williams from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboys.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Room to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which leaves his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys with a chance to boost their lead. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. blue. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's make a play, boys. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's make a play here.
Dropping back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And the 49ers get there and take him down. San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. High percentage look for him here from the left half. Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Juke the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Purdy throwing here. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. On third down, Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, 49ers.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
A loss of 7 yards.
Trying again, following the sack. Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Dallas is going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Back deep, it's Kavontae Turpin. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw it on 1st down. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's
now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
A 45-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. So they're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this 1st half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the 2nd half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts from the 16. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Dallas, but its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Through here from the pistol. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Up the gut they go with Williams. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's Pickens on the slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie minicamp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting the completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Intended for George Pickens.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
This makes it up to the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Coming down is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
39-yard line.
A run with Williams. Takes out a one-stop. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Another run from Williams. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 21. Big man showing up the yards. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams on the carry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23
Just
yards.
excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Second down now, 7 to go. Purdy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
First down, Purdy to throw. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly, they want to get it done in game time. That's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. He gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing now following the turnovers. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Ager on now. down before the return gets far. Now up comes the San Francisco offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
First down, 49ers.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers down by only 2 in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up.
He's throwing for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. I'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's good for a Cowboys.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down, ball at the 36. This is Williams. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
To CD Lamb.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
Makes it
And they still have 2 available
3.
for them as we approach the end of this game. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing now. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
At the 21-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Taken down.
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout.
7-yard pickup.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. A 3rd down run with Blue. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 2-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
43, 49ers 36. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw it. He keeps it and takes off. And that's going to be good for a first down for Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
A gain of 15. And a 49er first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. He's got it downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.